Hello, this here's just a short little video I thought I'd make about some wheatgrass that I started growing for the winter. And it's early spring now, but we had this window ledge here down in the basement, so I decided to install some Sunblaster LED grow lights here, and I got a 2-foot one there, and it just daisy chains into a 4-footer over here. And you can see a little aloe vera down there and calancho, and then 2 trays of wheatgrass. And it actually grows really well here on this ledge under the light. And I'm using a 2-tray system here. The bottom tray here, it's solid, and then this top tray here has the small holes in it there, and they're 10 by 20s. And the medium I'm using to grow it in is the cocoa mat, cocoa coir as they call it, and it was a 1/4 inch thick. I got a 4 by 8 foot roll of it, so I cut it and into actually halves there from the size. I split it down the middle, but you can see here this is almost getting ready to harvest, and it's not even a week yet. So, but here's the beautiful look at the roots there. I get nice and white. There's no brown on there, so I've kind of been spraying it with a bit of a organic fungicide that I made on the top while it was in the seed sprouting stage. And then once I had the shoots come up, I started to water it on the bottom here, and I've just bedded a hydroponic nutrient solution there, mixed with 4 liters of water. And you can see here there's a really nice result on this one here. But the cocos works out pretty good. But I tried to put some in some potting soil and some smaller containers. Same kind of a setup there with the 2 trays. And well, I grew some sunflower greens first, and once I harvested them in the earth, I just stirred up the earth, let it dry out a bit, and then I seeded it with the wheatgrass here. And we'll go upstairs and have a look at that. But first I'm going to go out and show you their birch tree, because we're collecting some of that precious birch sap, because we pruned it last fall, and it's given us a lot of beautiful sap. So we'll go out and have a look at that now. Alright, so here it is. It's early Thursday morning here, about 8 o'clock, and there's a beautiful birch tree. The one branch was getting a bit close to the top of the house there, you can see. So we had to unfortunately trim a pretty large branch there, and it well, with a wound like that, you're going to have a lot of sap. So we're hoping the best for this beautiful tree here. It's a gorgeous tree. Gives us a lot of nice shade here down here on the patio. So we hope the best for that. So I put the bucket right up there the other day, and it froze last night. We still get a few drops. That bucket is really full of clear white beautiful birch sap. Another one there. But yeah, so we've collected probably almost 10 liters of sap so far. So that should keep running till the leaves come. But you can drink that sap. It's It's very nutritious. It has electrolytes for post-workout if you're doing that, and lots of minerals, enzymes, and it's very, very healthy. Birch sap, straight from the tree, but unfortunately it takes quite a few liters of sap to make 1 liter of syrup, so I doubt we'll even try that. So we'll just probably mix it in with our wheatgrass when we juice it, so I'll go and do that now. Okay, so here's the wheatgrass in the soil blocks that I've already harvested some sunflower shoots out of, but it's standing really tall, and actually this will be the second cut, but the blocks have stayed really, really, really moist and nice and white in there. You can see on the bottom, that's all potting soil, but yeah, beautiful stuff here. Probably let it go a little too long there, but as I said, that's the second cut, and yeah, it's going to make a really nice breakfast drink for us here. I'm going to put it in the Omega juicer. Beautiful geranium there, reaching for the light. It's huge. So anyway, I'll make that drink, run this wheatgrass through the Omega juicer, and we'll give it a try with the birch sap. Alright, so just in addition to what I've already been videoing here, a couple of items here. I got the sunflower seeds there. They come in a 10 kilogram bag here, and I picked them up at Health Services Center. There's about 4 locations here in the GTA. I picked these up on Bloor Street, but yeah, you can Google that, Health Services Center, and they've got four locations, like I said. But you could also go here, and this is just to get your seeds for the for sprouting sunflower, and over here is the wheatgrass. So it's worked out really well there. And then of course here's the 4-foot by 8-foot roll, and like I was saying, it's you know, it's about a quarter inch thick, but you can split it in the middle, and then get see there, it just kind of wants to naturally split there. I got a knife and just split it down there, and I got 2 pieces then, and if I can get 2 grows out of each mat, then you know, that makes it more viable in terms of the cost to use this media for growing. And just on a side note there as well, because we're in Ontario, Canada, and in our city here, we were fortunate enough to have one of 10 stores open in the province here for legalized medicine here. You can see the sativa oil, the CBD style, or this one here, and yeah, it's kind of a novelty to go in there. And there's the duty paid, and this here product, you know, that's now available in Canada, so you can add that to your medicine cabinet, and you know, get yourself on the road to health. So that's just a note there. And I got this big roll at Aussie Hydroponics, and I think that's on Steeles Avenue in North York, and that's where I got that big roll. And my lights and trays and pans, like that other stuff there, I got at, I think, Paradise Grower Hydroponics there in Brampton. So a couple places to help get you started on on the roadmap to health there if you want to know and you're in Canada. Okay, so that's all I got for this segment. All right, so just to finish up here, here's some of the birch sap that I collected this morning there. I got about 10 liters overnight. A mature tree, 25-year-old paper birch tree up here in Canada in Ontario, southern Ontario. You can get really good yields birch, but to make syrup it takes quite a bit. Like I think it's 10 gallons, and if you evaporate the water off it very slowly to make the syrup, you'd be lucky to get 250 mils. So you know, I don't think I'll be making any syrup anytime soon, but for this here we usually just put a lime or a lemon in it to preserve it, and we just drink it straight from the tree out of the glass jar and use it up within a day or two and refrigerate it, and the rest we freeze it so we can you know, use it in other recipes or drinks somewhere down the road. But beautiful, clear, that's liquid gold, that stuff is there. The syrup can sell for $25, $30 for 250 mils, so there it is. But beautiful stuff. And of course there's the Omega, I think the ND900, the juicer there, and that juices the wheatgrass up really nice there. I washed it off because it was growing in the soil, so I gave it a rinse, and I'll juice that up here and add the birch sap to it, and I'll have a really nice drink. But here's the nutrient that I use for the solution. I know you don't really need it for the seeds to sprout, but I'm going for 3 cuts out of the soil blocks there of the wheatgrass, and then because I bottom water on the other trays, I'll probably get 2 cuts off the cocoa mats. So I've been adding that stuff, and it's just beautiful. It makes it green, and I can get a couple of cuts then off of each mat. And just as a side note here, here's that plant or seed starter, well, you call it a fungicide there, but it's all natural. You could probably drink all these things here, but there's the ingredients there, and I got those off of a video here on YouTube. It was, I think, Brent Hydroponics, and he gave the formula out, but I had to dig through his archive there to get it. But it works really good, I think. I've had good success with it. I use it in a liter bottle there, and I believe the formula here is about 10 drops of, I use Castile soap. He was using Dove soap, but I use the pure Castile soap, Dr. Bonner's. It's a natural soap, and potassium bicarbonate there. That you can get, I got at a brewing supply store there for beer and winemaking, and they had a little bottle of that there, and I think you use about half a teaspoon there. And oregano, I didn't have any in the dropper, so I had these gel caps, so I just cut them open there. But 5 drops of that, and then 5 drops of neem oil, which you can also get at the health food store. So those 4 ingredients plus some reverse osmosis water, and shake it up, and you can prevent a lot of the mold and whatnot that may happen when you're sprouting there multiple times. And it works, it's worked out really good. So that's just something I thought I'd share with you there. And beautiful crop of wheatgrass and some nice beautiful fresh birch sap. And boy, we getting a lot of it here. I think that tree pumps out about 8 gallons a day, and it probably will do for the next couple of weeks. So We're harvesting a lot of birch sap, and it is beautiful, beautiful and very highly nutritious. Along with the wheatgrass there, I'm really, really fortunate to have that in my garden. So anyway, that's just something I thought I'd share with you there, and that's it. So now I'm going to make my drink for breakfast here, and take care everybody and stay healthy. Bye for now.